What's up guys, Sal here. So in the time it takes you to watch this video, thousands of smartphones will have been bought around the world. A saturated market like this makes it tough for manufacturers to stand out. Sometimes they develop awesome new functionality or gorgeous design to tempt us into parting with our cash. Sometimes the rush to innovate and differentiate makes them go a bit crazy and create something distinctly strange. And that's exactly what's happening with Samsung's next foldable smartphone, the Galaxy Fold 2. Ice Universe has posted what seemingly the Galaxy Fold 2 would look like in a render, and it shows a weird camera position for the selfie camera. The original Galaxy Fold had a big notch at the side, but Samsung will go with a punch hole cutout for the Galaxy Fold 2. Earlier we thought it's gonna be at the right side corner, but that's not the case. Samsung is positioning it at a weird off-center position. I know most of you would be like, but why? But when you think about it, the camera position kinda makes sense. You see, in smartphones, the front camera cannot go in line with the rear camera. Because of the complexity of the design, there isn't much room to put the front and rear camera exactly at the same place. That's why all the phones you see on the market today, whether it will be the Galaxy Note 10, Galaxy S20, OnePlus 8 Pro, iPhone 11 Pro, all have front and rear cameras at different positions and never in line. Now, you might say the original Galaxy Fold had the notch with the front camera exactly in line with the rear camera. Well, that's not true. Even though the notch was in line with the rear camera, but the front camera wasn't. As you can see, the camera was off-center too on the Galaxy Fold. In fact, it was in the same position as the one on the Galaxy Fold 2, but because of the notch, you didn't notice it. Now, you might also say that they can put it at the left corner, but they can't because there are two displays out there at the left, the outer display and the inner one, so there isn't much room to put the selfie camera at the left. So apparently, out of no choices, Samsung had to put the camera in this weird position. Now, knowing all of this doesn't make it less strange. Absolutely not. This will without a doubt go down as one of the weirdest front camera position smartphones of recent times. Also, we have the first look at another Samsung foldable smartphone. Remember, recently we talked about a light version of the Galaxy Fold with a smaller outer display. Well, here's how it's gonna look. The display is shaped more like a strip than a full-on touchscreen, and this allowed Samsung to lower the cost significantly. According to rumors, this phone would cost $1,100. That's significantly cheaper than the $2,000 price tag of the Galaxy Fold. The display isn't the only difference. This new phone is also set to incorporate a redesigned hinge that allows the two sides of the device to fold flat, again just like on the Galaxy Z Flip. This was something that wasn't possible on the original device. There will be an alert slider at the side to silence the phone, similar to OnePlus phones. And on the back, you'll only see a dual lens camera module, which is done again to keep the cost down. Anyway, there's no word on whether or not the internal specs are going to remain the same as the original Galaxy Fold, which I'll make sure to keep you updated, so consider subscribing for that. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.